What is up, guys? It's your boy Hunter here from Film Nerd TV, and tonight we have a double header, so two videos coming out for you guys. This is the first one. This is Josh Macuga taking on Nick Scarpino, and our main event, as you guys can see right there on your screens, William Bibiani taking on the Godfather, Drew McWeeny. Should be a great match. Let's get to it. We have our paper, we have our pen ready, and we're going to react to it. So let's do it. There you go. Wild berries, baby. You know the deal. We're gonna skip just a little bit.
Everything that Christian doesn't want me to say in the mic. You said cool, we're on the team now.
You gotta watch.
He needs to win, and Scarpino needs to win, so this is that needs to happen. At the end of today, will everybody be saying Scarpino? Oh my lord, what a win for Nick, or will they be saying Macuga? Ah, that guy in his luck. Congratulations, Josh.
You're on fire today, and I love the shirt.
Crushing it as always, Mark Ellis.
All right, let's get to the interviews first. Here we go. 0-2 is definitely not where Scarpino wants to be right now. When I get on a plane to LA, I come here to win. I will not leave this place 0-3. Oh, he tells me Rachel Cushing, she's gonna go down easy. Oh, Mark Bernardine, they're gonna go down easy. You're put at a table of killers for the free-for-all, and I go in there and I get smashed. So I call up Harlow, and I'm like, hey, Christian, what are you doing, buddy? Throw me a softball on this one. Give me a little meat and potatoes, you know, like a cold dish. And who does he bring me? You got the softball himself, Josh McCoy. Softball? You're calling me a softball? I'm not calling you a softball. I'm calling you a softball. I think we're close enough friends that we would play on a softball team together. Actually, I am not a softball. I actually asked him. I was like, can I just hang out with Macuga for a little bit? He was like, yeah, that sounds fun. Because, as you know, I don't understand. You're part of this Wildberries team now. Wildberries, greatest team in the history of the schmoedown. You can buy T-shirts anywhere. Listen, what happened
Anywhere.
to Beard to Beard? Our team, Beard to Beard. Remember when I said that in my exit interview and you said, cool, we're on the team now, Beard to Beard? Man. Just saying. I've been betrayed once, not going to happen again. It would have been Beard to Beard, but now it's Beard versus Beard in the ultimate singles. Listen, the fans have been asking for this. I am currently the master of playing in matches, not so much winning them. I'm coming off a knockout, not the best. And I love you as a person, as a friend, as a brother in Beard, but I'm going to have to beat you today. I'm sorry, man. As one of the only other Italians in Los Angeles, sir, it pains me to say, but you are going down hard. I could play a lot of jokes there about going down hard, but I'm not. I'm going to go out there, and I'm going to put my best foot forward, Nick Scarpino. Italian versus Italian. Beard versus beard. Friend versus friend. In the ultimate schmoedown. Movie trivia. Everything that Christian doesn't want me to say in the microphone right now, I am saying it. Look, no surprise there.
Isn't that cute?
Scarpino's in the middle of giving his speech about how he wants to come back, and Macuga just crashes the interview, and then they look like they're ready to just go out and having a drink and not even realizing they're still playing a match.
Happy Valentine's Day late.
Way late. We're in March now, Mark.
I know, it's
We're
great
in
to
March
be here.
now, Mark.
Madness.
Way to show your cards. All right, so let's get to the tail of the tape. There you go. Josh Macuga and Scarpino have very similar strengths. You've got 80s movies, action movies. And what else is that strength? Read that right there, Mark.
I think it says journey knowledge. Will it be early journey?
Sorry, guys.
Steve Perry joined the band. We're about to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia.
All right, these two laying it all out there on the movie trivia desk.
Your next category comes from the world of comedies.
Your question is, write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you with the marker provided
So kindly by us. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no sniffing of the markers. There is no penalty for missing a question in round 1.
Question real quick. So if you get them all right, you get a bonus. But because we're like really good at being entertaining and also handsome and have beards, if we get 5 right, can we get a
8
bonus?
questions in round 1, Christian Harlow.
Cool,
All right,
cool,
Macuga,
cool.
are you ready?
I'm ready.
Scarpino, you ready?
Absolutely.
Let's get ready to schmoedown! Round number 1. Here we go, guys. In the category of animated, here you go. Your first question.
Animated.
You'll find characters by the name of Chief Bogo, Nick Wilde, and Judy Hopps in what animated film? Favorite animated
I think you
movie of
mean
all
Nick
time,
Scarpino,
Joe.
not Nick Hobbs.
Hops. My favorite of all time.
Bang on this
animated
one.
movie. Yeah. Probably still
Zootopia.
Go 5, 4, 3. I don't know anymore. 2, 1. Pens down.
Zootopia.
All right, Macuga?
Okay, I know this movie.
So you
It's
got nothing.
Animals?
Animals is
Animals.
incorrect. Nick.
I just wrote an I and an N. Nothing really there.
All right, so you're both
Just-
wrong. It's Zootopia.
Zootopia. Damn it! I knew it. I
Here
knew
we
it.
go. Next category.
We're tied.
What
Oh,
an
man.
effort.
Still
Guys,
tied for first.
Still on track for that bonus point.
Yeah,
Still
it's
on
gonna be
track.
great.
Christian, these two laying it all out there on the movie trivia desk. Your next category comes from the world of comedies. Your question is, in Happy Gilmore, who plays Hal L., the sadistic orderly who runs the nursing home? No, they look like they both
I love
know
this
that.
movie.
I mean, Happy Gilmore. What happened to that Adam Sandler? You know,
Can I tell him?
One,
I got it.
4,
Ben Stiller.
3,
Gotta get the
2,
neurons firing.
1. All right, how are they working?
Ben Stiller.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Macuga.
Ben Stiller.
There you go.
Come on.
1-1.
Mista, get me out of here.
What They share a the great same- performance. All right, here we go. Category
Tasty.
3 is dramas, gentlemen. Dramas.
Ooh.
Who directed Black Swan?
Oh.
Black Swan. Not to be confused with Swan Lake, a ballet I attended last night. Or not to be
was
lovely.
You know you've never been to a ballet. You shut it.
I went to one once.
Darren
Don't recommend it.
Aronofsky.
No.
There you go.
It was so long.
I missed
Three,
his last name,
worst
but
two,
it's Darren
1.
Aronofsky.
Macuga.
Darren Aronofsky.
You got it. Scarpino.
Darren Aronofsky.
There you go. There we go. So here we go.
I'd like to challenge that. His Aronofsky looks a lot like you. It's kind of.
It's got an I instead of a Y. Spelling how did you pronounce it?
Aronofsky.
Okay. Yes.
I'm
All
just.
right.
I'm.
All right. I thought you said Aronofsky. All right.
I'm more
here
of
we
a
go.
Judy Hopps kind of guy myself.
Macuga, the boy that cried Aronofsky on the desk. Your next question comes from the world of horror thrillers. Don't worry, Josh, there's no killers in the studio today. In 2017's Split, how many girls are kidnapped at the beginning of the film? Man, that's a difficult. That's
3.
Split.
You know what's crazy is I've seen the
watched
beginning of
Split.
Split like 4 times, but I've never made it past minute 10.
4.
Yeah.
Oscar might lead. 2.
You didn't get to the part with
apologize.
Samuel L. Jackson in it?
1.
No.
Oh,
Is
that's
he
a great
in it?
part. Pens down. All right, so Nick.
Figured he's
3?
in it.
That's correct. Macuga.
3.
There you go. Tie game.
We are the same person.
It's happening.
person.
It's
Man.
happening. Okay, next question.
Share a brain.
Okay, I'm going to throw this out there before we go to the next question.
Yeah.
Is a team allowed to have 3 members? Because I would like to invite Nick Scarpino to be a
Bill
member
Wildberry?
of the Wildberry.
If he accepts?
If he moves to LA and goes out of North California.
Let's call my wife.
Can we have a Northern Berries?
Northern he can start the
Berries.
division in Northern California.
Ooh,
Christian,
I
I'd be up for the
Northern
Wildberries
Berries.
moving to
That
San
sounds
Francisco.
Hey,
I appreciated that joke
Thank
very much
you.
so.
Lost on the crowd.
It was lost on the crowd, but it was
Lost
brilliant.
on the competitors.
It was brilliant. All right,
I
here we
lost
go.
myself in your shirt, Mark. It's delightful.
All right, you should say
Spicy.
nothing on shirts, sir. Action adventure is your next category, gentlemen. What does John McClane use to swing down from the top of the tower to avoid the explosion in the first Die Hard?
Did you guys just pick questions about movies that I love?
You wish you had him against Kalinowski, don't you?
Yeah, Jesus.
Fire hose.
Josh is that guy that
5,
rides in his friends' cars with his feet out the
4,
window because he's
It's
extra
a great
relaxed.
way to air out
3,
your feet.
Horrific for your
2,
legs.
1, pens down. McCougs,
It would be a fire hose.
that would be correct. Scarpino.
Firehouse.
There you go. Okay, next question.
Come on, it's Jesus.
Let's just stop and watch
From
that.
the world of
sounds fun.
1980s movies. Movies came out in the decade of the 1980s. What was the name of Doc Brown's dog in 1985's Back to the Future?
Oh, I know.
Stealing some plutonium.
Did you say 85 or 55?
Did you want to use the JTE rule?
Just
5,
Einstein.
want to use the JTE?
No,
4,
I'll keep it.
3, 2, 1.
Just
Pens
Timberlake.
down. All right, and Scarpino.
Einstein?
Correct.
Einstein.
There you go.
See, Mark, I didn't need that old JTE rule. I need you
This is
getting
an
in me
energy
like
demand. It's fine.
Enrico Palazzo, you jerk.
So, question number 7. Question number 7. Fantasy sci-fi. Besides Leonard Nimoy, who plays Spock in the rebooted Star Trek movie?
Did you know Dr. Spock wrote a book about how to raise babies?
How do you know that?
Yeah, I read a lot of
Zachary
stuff on the toilet.
Quinto?
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
Tiger Woods
5.
biographies.
It's all Redskins.
Zachary
3
Quinto.
magazines.
Right,
2.
a lot of
Washington
them.
Redskins.
1.
Baby rearing.
Pens down. Macuga.
Zach Quinto from Pittsburgh.
That's true.
Zachary Quinto.
Wow.
I don't think Macuga could ever miss a question of anything related to Pittsburgh.
That's correct.
All right, here we go.
Greatest city in these
Last
United
one.
States.
Last
Something.
one.
All right, romantic comedies. What is the name of Macuga's uncle's bar in Pitt? Sorry, I read the wrong one.
Oh, it's a place for romance and comedy.
Romantic comedies in The Devil Wears Prada. What
Great
star
movie.
of TV's The Mentalist plays Christian Thompson, a handsome writer that Anne Hathaway's character sleeps with during her trip to Paris? Scandalous things happen in France every time I visit
Funny,
there.
Have you ever been
funny
there?
story
never been
about
there.
this actor. I saw him at a bar.
5.
And he ordered from the waitress, and I said,
Four.
"Shouldn't you know
3.
she's going to ask?"
Asleep, but it had a
2.
nice end there.
1.
I
Pens
don't know.
down. Scarpino.
Nobody knows that guy's name.
Does Macuga know it?
Simon Baker.
That's correct.
Damn
Macuga
it.
knew his name.
Wow.
Macuga takes over. This is Macuga of old here. We haven't seen this Macuga in probably 6
My
or
mom
7
watches
months.
The Mentalist. That's the
Macuga
only reason
kind
I
of
know.
breaking rank with what's happening because now he's one ahead of Scarpino. I thought these guys were friends, Christian. All of a sudden, a rift has formed here.
This is my nightmare.
We have 1 point.
nightmare,
1 point here. So now we get to round number 2. Mark, how's it work?
In round number 2, affectionately known as the wheel round, each competitor gets a spin at that thar wheel. Each wheel slice contains 6 questions of varying degrees of difficulty. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to
I got
1.
7
Keep in mind,
points. 7 out of
competitors,
8. It's
there
not
is
bad.
stealing available in
Dos.
round numero dos.
So, Macuga, you have a 1-point lead here over Nick. Do you want to spin the wheel first, or do you want to go second?
I mean, I think Nick's here in LA. Be the gentleman. I'm gonna let him spin first.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. All right, Scarpino's gonna
You're a
go.
gentleman and a scholar.
Do you think this lasts for 3 rounds? Do you think they eventually start yelling at each other?
No, I mean this isn't Dagnino.
Listen to it. Feel it.
Macuga's been in some
Listening to
high
the
Constant through all
He's trying
these
to
years has been
Yeah.
baseball.
But
He's
Macuga's
being
been in some
urged on.
high-profile matches.
And the spin.
He's rooting for the Black Swan.
Good spin.
He wants Natalie.
He wants Portman.
The easier
Will he
chant
get
is
Natalie?
Why do we go with Natalie?
Christian doesn't have quite enough momentum
And you're
to
gonna
get there. He's going to get
Directors.
Do you want to stick with directors or spin again? He's gonna listen to the
Girls want
crowd.
you to spin. I think
very Price
there's
is
a lot
Right
of
of
directors
Scarpino.
out there.
Here's the spin. Oh, he's doing it
Oh,
again.
that's a nice spin right there.
Now another Natalie chant.
Never heard before. Here is the
No,
Natalie.
we got a street.
chant.
We got a street
It's
chant before.
easier
Never
to just
Natalie.
chant Portman.
You can chant Portman.
Portman.
Not going to be Portman, but it could be.
Portman.
Oh, action
Coming of
adventure.
age. Coming of age.
Coming of
Coming
age
of age
movies.
movies. Scarpino will have to stick with that. Christian, I will defer to you as to who you want to ask the questions to.
That was amazing.
You like that?
All the way around. That was good.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and ask Nick?
Coming of age movies. Nick Scarpino, your first question. What seminal drama marked the first movie of Ice Cube in an acting role?
Boys in the Hood.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Juice, B, Boys in the Hood, C, Menace to Society, D, Straight Outta Compton?
It's Boys in the Hood.
Can you repeat those one more time, please?
Is it A, Juice, B, Boys in the Hood, C, Menace to
I think
Society,
it might be
or
Menace
D,
to Society.
Straight Outta Compton?
I'm gonna say Juice.
Yeah,
That is
I think it's
incorrect,
Boys
Josh
in the Hood.
Macuga.
I'll say Boys in the Hood.
Give him a point.
Boy, Macuga taking a steal
What's he
there.
Boys in the Hood? He was the brother who was the gangster. Remember?
Damn it.
Yeah.
Juice was way too late. That was not the guess.
I thought it was
Doughboy,
right.
wasn't it?
Doughboy.
Yeah.
Correct. Doughboy.
I was gonna say New Jack City, but
Question 2.
makes it all of them.
Your next question in the movie Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Shot in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Should have stuck with directors.
Who played Charlie's English teacher and mentor, Mr. Anderson?
I've seen this movie once.
Give me multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Dylan McDermott, B, Tom Savini, C, Paul Rudd,
Is it Paul Rudd?
D, Nicholas Braun?
I'm gonna go with Paul Rudd on this.
Give him a point. Got it.
Well done. I didn't even know the other 3 actors.
I don't know what that movie is. I just like Paul Rudd. He's
All right.
great.
Your next
Good
question.
in Ant-Man.
In 1987's Adventures in Babysitting, what
actor is credited as playing Thor, the truck driver?
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Well,
Oh, wow.
How does he know that? What a random
It's my wife's
nugget
favorite movie.
of trivia there.
She loves that movie. Chicago, shot Chicago. John Hughes. Woo! Woo! Midwest.
Nick Scarpino, your last question. You've achieved the lead on Josh Macuga, a feat only done by 17 other competitors. Who directed Joseph Gordon-Levitt in 500 Days of Summer?
Mark Webb.
2 more points for Nick Scarpino, and all of a sudden Macuga is looking up at Nick Scarpino.
Amazing Spider-Man.
That was 499 days too many, in my opinion.
All right, Macuga, you're up on the wheel.
Wheel.
Macuga's going to now spin, and Macuga has had great luck in the past here, too. I mean, he was known in 2016. He had a wonderful run.
Little dance that he's
He
got.
beat JTE.
Up there.
In a
Also
very memorable
from
match.
Pittsburgh, the
Here we
Charleston.
go. There's the spin.
Did you know Josh has 10 minutes of stand-up based on 500 Days of Summer?
The dancing
Oh, there's Scarpino
No,
getting in there,
there's
too.
no. Get it, guys.
They love it.
Shocking to hear they've been laid, and we are about to get to the slice that he spun. Is it gonna be opponent's choice? Look out, Christian! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, but Christian, what does Scarpino do here? Because they've been so friendly, so now Scarpino does have the option to give his buddy Macuga a good win.
Natalie.
He's gonna go
Natalie.
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 He wants Natalie Portman. Okay.
You can't spin it again. He's gonna go to Natalie Portman. Wow.
This is everything that it was built to be.
I don't know if this is a good or bad category. I just really
I
like
don't
Natalie
either.
Portman.
Just ask a bunch of questions about
Leon the
beautiful-
professional.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You go. Beautiful people.
All right, here we go. Macuga,
Beautiful girls.
your
Thank you.
first question. A Natalie Portman film. Who directed Natalie in Leon, the Professional?
Oh, that's easy.
Oh,
Said
man.
he won
You
it.
know, this is like,
I gotta think about this.
I'm gonna need multiple choice.
5, 4.
Multiple
He went to
choice.
multiple.
Multiple choice.
A. Luc Besson. B. John Woo. C. John Frankenheimer. D. Catherine Bigelow.
As much
it
as I
A?
love the name John Frankenheimer, it's Luc Besson.
For 1 point. All right.
I knew it. I knew
Clap
it.
for him.
Directed by John Frankenheimer.
All right.
John
It's a
Frankenheimer.
great name for like movie commercials. Doesn't matter what the movie is. Slappy in the Egg, directed by John Frankenheimer.
Natalie's character lives with epilepsy in what film?
Garden State.
There you go.
Okay.
Good point.
She got that
Okay.
fire.
Pittsburgh.
No girl ever looked finer in a helmet than Natalie Portman. Pittsburgh, Garden State.
Yeah.
Yeah, Garden State.
All right. Released in 2005, what was the first film for which Natalie Portman received her first Oscar nomination?
You said 2005. Can you repeat the question?
That's your first one. Released in 2005, what was the first film for which Natalie Portman received her first Oscar nomination?
I'm gonna need multiple choice on this one.
Multiple
A.
choice.
Garden State. B. Closer. C. Parisia Tem. D. The Darjeeling Unlimited.
Is it closer?
Darjeeling Limited.
Darjeeling Limited. I said
Tough round there
Darjeeling
for
Limited.
Christian Harlow.
They do it.
Is it closer?
Ladies and gentlemen.
I said Darjeeling. Whatever.
The Darth Maul Limited. Yep, you got
Darjeeling.
it there, big guy.
Darjeeling Limited. Now you fucking guess what it is.
I think it's closer.
And you'd be right.
He's got a lead.
Great movie.
Back
Great
in
movie.
the lead.
I'm gonna
Clive Owen's
dock
never been
dock
sexier.
him 3 points
Clive Owen.
for mocking. All right,
Except
here we
when
go.
he tried
And
to
your
do
last
surgery
one.
on himself
Last
with
question.
the Nick.
Natalie Portman describes what comedy title character as almost too good looking during a short cameo?
Zoolander.
Whoa.
It's too good. Short
I'm gonna say
cameo,
Zoolander.
Almost two. I'm gonna need multiple choice on this one.
A. Zoolander. B. Scott Pilgrim. C. Austin Powers. D. Ron Burgundy.
It is Zoolander.
I'm gonna say Zoolander.
1 point
Yes.
for Macuga.
2
Okay.
points.
He was a big fan of the first Zoolander.
There was-
I am.
He's got himself a 2-point lead here going
He
into
does.
the third round. And now, Mark, how's the third round work?
In round number 3, we are going to get a series of 3 numbers from each competitor, ranging from 1 to 20. Jeff's going to get your numbers first. Each number corresponds to a movie category up here at the answer desk. Your first question is worth 2 points. Your second question is worth 3 points. And your last question, should we make it that far, is worth 5 points. Joshua Hercules, what 3 letters / numbers
Hercules
would you
Macuga.
like?
I'm gonna go Jerome Bettis 36, Louis Lips 88, and Greg Lloyd 95.
None of those are from 1 to 20.
Correct.
I would also like 95.
I'm gonna go 3, 9, 19.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Great numbers. If I
Scarpino.
do say so
I'm gonna go
myself.
13,
Woo.
14,
Oh!
15.
Oh my god.
Start with
Don't mix it up. Keep
He
it
went there,
tight.
guys. He went there.
Nick gets a 2-pointer here to tie the game and send it back to Macuga. Category of new releases.
Ooh.
New releases.
Clear the mechanism.
Who voiced the Boss Baby in, you guessed it, the Boss Baby?
Alec Baldwin.
2 points, ties it up, throws it back to Macuga.
You're a big fan of that movie.
I like that movie.
Second
Wasn't it
only
good?
to
Yeah,
James
good.
Dog that year.
Oscar nominated Boss Baby.
Josh Macuga, we go to you for 2 points and the lead. Your question is from the category of 1930, I mean 80.
Whoa! All right.
1930 movies.
Who plays Goose in Top Gun?
Oh, man. Oh, what?
I don't know.
Anthony Edwards.
2 points.
I was
gonna say
concerned
Michael,
about
I was going to say Michael Anthony Edwards, and then
I was gonna say Anthony Hopkins. That would have been
and
amazing.
then Michael Anthony Hopkins, yes.
We're going back to Scarpino for his 3-pointer. Christian.
You chose 14 for your 3-pointer. Category of sports.
Home run,
Category of
touchdown.
sports.
My least favorite category.
All right. Who played the manager of the Oakland A's in Moneyball?
Brad Pitt.
Nope.
Correct. Incorrect.
The most confident I've ever seen an incorrect.
The only person he knew in the movie, Brad Pitt, it was actually
It
Philip
wasn't
Seymour-
Jonah Hill.
It was Philip Seymour
Phil
Hoffman.
Seymour
was
Hoffman.
the manager.
was the
You're thinking the
manager.
owner. All right, so now it comes down to the 5-pointer. Now, if Scarpino hits it, it goes back to Macuga. But if he misses it, Josh Macuga will have his
always
first
doing this.
victory since defeating Tom Dagnino of last year. All right, here we go.
Right, Dick.
All right, it's the truth.
Okay.
What do we do? 15. Category 15. You chose Tom Hanks movie.
The answer is Brad Pitt.
Tom Hanks. All right. In the
Philadelphia.
Green Mile.
Sorry.
In the Green Mile, who plays the prison warden, Hal Morse?
Uh,
5, up 4, 3,
I'm gonna say Gary Sinise.
and your winner, ladies and gentlemen,
It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
Scarpino left it all out there. You can see the exasperation. You can see the exhaustion.
Yeah, the answer was James Cromwell.
James Cromwell. He can
James
talk to
Cromwell.
pigs and he can walk someone down a Green Mile. Macuga coming over to console his buddy after his loss.
But Macuga, who
James Gonwell.
Oh, was it? Now he's throwing some shade, Christian. I don't know how these post-game
it.
interviews are going to go.
did the Wildberry dance, almost did it right out the door, but he didn't. But Macuga's back here. He's 8-8. He got himself back to 500. Now the question is who he's going to play next. Macuga just ate it.
You got to take the wheels.
Macuga just ate it. All right.
oh my god, Josh.
All right, a couple people almost ate it, and Macuga did eat it. So that's a blooper for the patrons. All right, so then we also, Nick Scarpino now, 0-3. What does he do next? We're going to have to find out as we talk to Brianne Chandler, who is with both Scarpino and Macuga together. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans and patrons? I'm Brianne Chandler here with first place finisher Josh Macuga and second place finisher Nick Scarpino.
Second place
Lost.
finisher.
That's also known as second place.
Oh, right.
Yes,
Got it.
I'm trying to change the verbiage here, you know.
Got it. That's smart. It's less
Yes.
bullying, less cyberbullying.
Here's what I liked. Okay, Nick, here's what I really liked. I enjoyed that you both...
I wanted that Patreon belt. I wanted it back.
There's no
Patreon
Patreon
belt.
belt.
There is a Patreon belt. I'm making it.
Are you making it?
No, I'm not.
Can I have it?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it to you.
I love how in sync you guys both were when you came out for your entrances. Both had that arm through the curtain as the first thing. Did you coordinate that?
We're just we just great minds think alike, and we
Listen,
have great forearms. The
You
two
know,
of us.
listen.
Show them your forearms. Show them the babies. Show them the babies.
You know how it goes. Listen, don't work out any other muscle in your body, just your forearms. That
Just
was
your forearms.
Frigno's choice. That was Schwarzenegger's choice. That was Stallone's choice. They're big forearm guys. But I feel like I'm digressing here. What the people know is that Hugh Jackman may be in the movie The Greatest Showman, but the greatest showmen in the history of the Schmoedown are Nick Scarpino and Josh Macuga. If you wanted us in every match, we would do it, and we would still score about the same.
About the same.
Are we the greatest competitors? No, but we are hands down the most entertaining. That's why the Northern Berries will join forces with the Wild Berries at
Wow.
some point down the
The
line.
Northern
They win a
Berries.
team live match live from Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie Hall.
1,000 people, all belts, none that we wear, just from friends that belt.
Wow, this bromance is bigger than when Christian
Yep.
met Dino's Pizza.
Yes.
I don't even know what to do with this
Yep.
bromance. All right, okay, Nick, I gotta know. 0-3. So are you? I mean, are you going to keep doing
in terms of losses, wins and losses? It is efforts and better efforts.
The thing is that I had a great time today. As you guys know, I'm one of the most requested people to come back to LA. People love me, back by popular demand. And I got to hang out with two of my favorite people. Josh, and the big man up there. The big man up there.
Big man up there. Like, okay. I was thinking something completely different.
Not God.
Now, you're at 8-8.
The big man.
Solid 500. I feel like my whole life, 16 matches. My whole life has been about 500. Some wins, some losses, some knockouts, all of that combined to make me probably the greatest competitor that's ever been at 500 in the history of the movie trivia schmoedown.
So what's next for you?
Well, listen, I think that my heart was stepped on and I was betrayed by a little guy by the name of Cody Hall. He may be 27 in years, but he's 18 in vision. And when I come in at a solid 500, 8-8, 552 points scored in the history of the schmoedown, they are all coming for Cody Hall. We had a fantasy thing together, we had a great life planned, and you went and threw it all away.
Yeah, Cody.
Oh my gosh.
Suck, Cody.
So look out, Cody Hall.
What you got, Cody?
But before that, we're going to see the Wildberries versus the Real Rejects March 15th
Live!
at the L Portal.
Whoa!
So join us for that. Thank you so much for joining us. Back to you guys.
Wildberries, Northern Berries, Miss Movie.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie.
As you could imagine, it was pretty wild back there. No pun intended.
Ha.
Macuga calling
Christian.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Macuga calling out Cody Hall, saying he doesn't like where he went with Lon.
With Lon Harris.
Glad to see that. Yeah, some
Me
anger
too.
in his eyes.
Will it happen? Will it happen? We do not know. We'll have to see. All right, and so cops are shaking his head. Can't believe that happened and that I didn't.
You know,
inform him
he's
about it.
he's
so upset.
he's still got the competitive fire Copster does, and he infuses all of that in the glares he gives us during the shoot.
Right. Okay, so that's it. That's the match so far between Scarpino and Macuga. It was everything I thought it would be. It was crazy. It was a good match. They knew a lot of the same things.
Yeah, I mean, I liked watching it. It was such an entertaining match. But these guys do know some stuff about movies, and I'm happy to say between the two of them, they have accumulated 8 victories in the schmoedown.
Well,
All right, guys, that ends match 1, the undercard, Josh Macuga versus Nick Scarpino. That match, we scored 16 points. Not bad. We got 7 out of 8 in round 1. Next match is William Bibbiani taking on the Godfather Drew McWeeny. For our main event, I'll be back in just a minute after a quick break, and I will shoot that for you guys. Alright. See you guys on the flip side. Peace.